9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show. Hi guys, how are you guys doing, man? Hope you guys are well. Yes, today we are doing that show called Bring Your Tactics. So the guys on Discord, I noticed there are some tactics already in there. Once again, I would like to remind people, don't send in your saves. There's another show for that. It's called Game Changer. So if you want to send in your saves, you do it on Game Changer. It's gonna make things a lot easier. Yeah. So yeah, just do your best and try and send them in for Game Changer. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, just checking out to see who's in chat right now. Got quite a few of you. Hey Sean, how are you, man? Hope everyone is well and doing okay. Right? So yes, we have plenty of things to do today. We've got a few tactics to look at. We have a few, and then I will let me just call up and see what I can open up the link for the public as well. Then I'll put the link in a few minutes for everybody else. Okay, there we go. All right. So about everyone is doing okay, man. Hope you guys are doing well. You must be excited. Yes, we should be seeing something happen very, very soon. Yes, very, very soon. We should all be seeing something happen. Yes, so hope you guys are well, taking care of each other, and yes, okay, we've got a few tactics, and yeah, we'll get through those tactics very soon. I'm gonna load some of these tactics up now. Yes, please, we've got a few tactics in from some of you. Hanyo, I think wait, EYT46. Okay, we got one more here. This is a 3412 sent in by someone who's yeah, you sent in your surprise cat. Was that really? Was a surprise cat somewhere? No, man, there was no surprise cat. There was no surprise cat. Okay, now listen, I said this many times before. Please don't use these tactics against me on draft mode, Hanyo. Been having a lot of coming back at me, draft mode. Yeah. So let's take a look at the tactics. All right, we got our first tactic in. We've got what's this? We've got I won't be looking at saves. Yeah, this Game Changer for that. I love the 3-1-4-2. Yeah, you want it to score more than 100 goals. First, you got let's see your team first. This is my team, right? Your team is Newcastle, so it's see when you want to first up a 3-4-1-2 like this. I hate to say this, but he's not going to score you 100 over goals. Because you're gonna struggle in a lot of games. Like, okay, yeah, just let's look at this. You got a focus. I know you got two versions of the same tactic. One, you don't have focus play and underlap on it, right? Okay, and underlap is the widest players looking for runs being made on the inside. Can we find anybody who's making runs on the inside? No. Playmaker. So your playmaker is the target here. Hey Kratos, how are you, man? How are you doing, Kratos? Hope you are doing well, Kratos. Okay, so we've got this tactic here. Kratos, please, man, Kratos. Don't press the buttons. Once some of you are pressing the buttons, you've already beginning to find out how you can get me to change my face. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at this tactic. We got white midfielder, get further forward. We got close down more. We got this. We got this. Take more risks, get further forward. Mark tighter. We got our playmakers roaming from position. We got another roaming from position. We got move into channels. AF. Let's talk about the role first up. This role is gonna attack. He's all about attacking. He sometimes drops deep, but because he moves into the channels, he ends up in this position. So you want somebody else to also be involved in the attacks. I don't really like the advanced forward because he's not really. I mean, if you want to make a really attacking, this is going to defend a lot as well. Let's just play this tactic. Okay, I'm gonna put in some fullbacks for this next match, and you can understand what I mean. We'll just holiday to the next match. Now, for me to look at people's tactics, I have to try and basically, tactics work in the context of your team. That's true, right? But all tactics will work if you have the right players in them. That's the thing. Okay, so if you create, like, you know, I have a few tactics I always use, right? I know the kind of players that I need. That's the thing about making a good tactic. You will almost always get your tactics right with the right kind of players. Okay, so if you want to create a tactic, you first have to understand what you're trying to achieve with the tactic. Now, here, you want fluidity and midfield focus and incredible interplay and goals, but this doesn't tell me how you want to see your goals happen, right? So it's important to actually visualize how your goals are going to come. Now, if I'm looking at this, I don't see where the goals are coming from. What is the white midfielder going to do? He's just going to hang around here. He gets further forward, marks tighter. Occasionally might make a chance. Then these guys are not cross. I mean, these are white centre backs, and he told them both to cross less often. So why play them as white centre backs? Because they're just going to go wide like this. They're going to sit in that position, and they're going to still cross, because crossless is part of their crossing dynamic, right? Okay, they're going to cross on deep. So if you don't want them to cross, then what you should really be doing is playing defenders and asking them to stay wide. Yeah, later I'll put up the link. Hold on. Yeah. So a 3-4-1-2 that wants to score lots of goals, if he wants to apply pressure, it's got to have, you know, options, right, to attack the box. Okay. So if I'm looking at this, okay, we'll play this tactic. We just put all the players in. We got Lirola, he's a white midfielder. We got Paye, he's okay. Yeah, he's only 10. So let's just put in somebody who's like a winger, right? This role should be somebody who's a winger and someone who is a bit of a wing back as well, right? So we got a lot of injured players. So we got, yeah, Jordan Amawi is out for a few days. So we're running out of players to try things out with, man. Gerson. Okay, Gerson can play on the flanks. Okay, that's a good option. He's a good option. So he can even play on the left. Yeah, but he's gonna cut inside a bit more. But Luan Perez, he's like a central defender, but we can also turn him. If we wanted to train him, we could. Then we got Guendouzi and Rongier. Rongier is fine. Okay, so these two are solid options here. Kamara, Alvaro, Saliba, that's fine. Okay, here we've got an AP. I mean, Harit, no, we go and get Dimitri Payet. He's a much better option. Okay, now up top, what do we got? I mean, we can actually put Gerson here. I mean, he won't suffer so much. Then you can put Karayev here. Okay, now what we have are two solid players who can win the ball and cross the ball, right? Okay. All right, now we got both of them there. Now we've got Guendouzi, Rongier, got Paye. Now pressing forward. When you have a role like a pressing forward, you're looking for is essentially aggression. You want him to work aggression and work rate. Now he doesn't have both of them, so we can't really use him as one of those. What him? Okay, he's worse. Okay. Once again, we're using a tactic here. He's out for 5 days. Okay. So we'll play him first and then see what happens. Okay. Milik. What is he? Okay, Milik has got some work rate. He can play as a pressing forward, right? He's at least better than this guy. Okay, this guy can be reduced to an advanced forward. Yeah, okay, fine. Now advanced forwards, they're just gonna keep going like a choo-choo train, man. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna get to. This is not a 3-4-1-2 that's gonna score you a lot of goals. Doesn't matter which club you're with, right? It's gonna struggle. Okay, you need to create something that has got emphasis on scoring goals. Like you need to create like an attack combination here that works very well together. Here, the moment you put AP here, they start looking for him. You put a DM there, his game is over. That's it. C'est la vie. Thank you very much for your fish. Okay, right. So if we put somebody like this here, we got that issue, right? So you put an AP here, that's it, man. He's done for, right? Because the entire tactic revolves around him now. Okay, focus play. Okay, now focus play down the right or the left. That's basically an instruction that moves players to one side. It also opens up space. When you move players, it's not like, and space is the same. You move more players are moving to the side of the pitch, means there are less players on other sides of the pitch. You open space up. Can you afford that? Can we afford that? We can't. Not really with this formation. So you don't want to be using this focus play. The underlap, underlap is a positional instruction. It also affects wide players. Whoever is the widest is going to hold up the ball looking for inside runs. There's no one there doing inside runs. So these are things that we have to address, man. Yeah, I know. I saw the message. I saw the message. I am being a complete, you know what I mean? I'm being a complete noob right now. Okay. So I'm trying my best. Okay, so let's go. Let's play this. Okay, I'm gonna change my look for this game. We're gonna see whether or not we can get by. All right, we're gonna give hit to him. We're gonna go in here. All right, here we go. Okay, we don't know who we're playing against. Okay, we're just looking at the transitions. That's all. Okay, we've got to go to comprehensive highlights. I want to show a lot of things. Okay, look, this is the wide midfielder playing as a wingback. Comes up. Okay, what does he do? He goes up. He's the only crossing option. Your pressing forward is drifted, right? Because he's got channel movement. See how narrow everybody is? The whole place is blocked. Yeah, so we got that first problem. So it's down to that. Now cross is over. Now let's zoom out. This is your counter. Okay. Now if anybody plays with the two strikers combination, you are toast. A 4-3-3, you're toast. You can't afford these kind of transitions. These kind of transitions are gonna cost you games. Right? So you're gonna lose the ball, and then after that you're gonna struggle. Like now you have to try and win the ball back. See their positions. Right, okay, it goes there, you see. Right, so it opens up. You see, we didn't remove that instruction, right? Focus play. Whenever you have a focus play instruction, right, there's gonna be sometimes, like in this case, you more worry about the left line. Bang, they scored a goal. That was fast, man. The very first highlight, they scored a goal. So it is a liability in this kind of system. So we don't have to waste too much time. Let's just go into this and see what we can do, because this needs fixing. This role is it becomes the focus of attacks, right? A one-man goal scoring machine, more or less. You put two of them, then you get two of them doing the same nonsense, right? Okay, they might ding dong, but if whichever one gets the ball, I rather have a very simple role that works with others. These are not roles that work well with other roles, right? So either you use a pair of them or you don't bother. I mean, that's my personal opinion. Of course, there are people who will create tactics with plenty of other options. Okay, so let's try at two advanced forwards, see what happens. Okay, let's just remove this role completely and change it to a shadow striker. Yeah, I got three of these. Now the combination might be different now. Let's also remove the focus play. Okay, we just want to see let's remove this and this. Okay, the underlap is costing you. So now we change it to two advanced forwards. Instead of having one guy dropping, now we've got two guys sitting on the shoulder of defenders. Okay. What this tactic now needs is somebody to play risky passes from the back, pass into space. Because with these two here, you want that to happen. You want players in the deeper areas to take chances. But you have done this to your roles here. What is your white center back become? Your white center back would have been the perfect person to release a diagonal. But in your instructions right now, you got a white center back. You told him to cross less often. So we remove this. And then we remove this and we remove this. We're done. Now we remove those instructions. Okay. So now this is like one version of the 3-4-1-2 where you are looking to use these players to release, right? But that will only happen if these players have passing vision decisions and a few other traits, right? You know, sometimes this is the reason why for some of my players, I work very hard to get them the play killer ball trait. And sometimes when I play, I sometimes play wing backs as central white center backs or defensive midfielders as white center backs, because they can play those kind of traits. See what has happened when we have a down. This is probably offside, but what we get now is a slightly different focus, because now we've got two guys who have only one purpose in mind, right? They just want to charge for goal, right? So this is a disallowed goal. Okay, so let's just watch a bit more. But we remove that other instruction. Right now, you see where they've gone. Both of them was at the shadow striker. It doesn't waste too much time. Now you got players chasing after the last man. So it goes up again. There's just a simple tweak to your tactic, right? Okay. I don't like the use of double advance forwards because, again, there's no interplay, right? It's just you looking to release them. That's it. That's as much as this. That's all the tactic is going to be, right? That's all that we're going to see from this tactic. So we got Gerson now, the winger, white midfielder running, and they're going to give you crosses. Okay, let's make another change. All right, instead of using this combination, I'll go to my, I'm not shy to say this. This is my favorite role. Poacher. Okay, I'm going to use a deep line forward on attack. Or maybe, okay, I'm going to use a pressing forward on attack. Right, this guy runs to the flanks. This guy comes inside, right? Maybe this guy, see, this guy's going to move into channel. So he's going to run between defenders. Now we've got this set of roles. This is very boring. Nobody's looking for these guys. Okay, we're going to add one here. PLP on defense. Now we got a playmaker in a deeper position. Instead of up here, we put a playmaker here. All right. What else can we do? There are loads of things we can do. You can actually play a slightly different version of this tactic where these guys become attackers as well. But that requires nerves of steel. Like major nerves of steel. Okay? I don't see a lot of players willing to do that. I put these two guys on attack duty. I bring these two players here, play them as inverted wing backs. And then I turn this guy into a libero and I punch through the middle, right? Against some defenses. Okay, now we've got this set up. Let's take a look and see what will happen next, right? Okay, play out a defense, that's fine. We'll leave a ball into box. Okay, and then we'll go next. Okay, so we just made a few tactical changes because what we want to see is interplay between the three in front. Now, the downside of this is we won't see a lot of those, like, you know, earlier balls, right? Remember those, like, somebody's looking for those runs and they play that pass. Okay, now we got a poacher. Poacher is very simple. Hey, I'm going to look for somebody. You see that? That's exactly what we want. We want the poacher to look for somebody, right? So now the problem is the poacher is on his own, right? He's like, I'm running, I got the ball, who's coming up? You know, nobody. So we have to think about how we're going to push somebody from central midfield, or maybe even get that somebody on top to drift around a bit more. Okay, so this is the white midfielder. Look at how high up the pitch. Okay, this is the box to box or whatever. Okay, there we go. First move, turns, links up play. Instead of the earlier dynamic which we had, which was two guys and we're just trying to cross the ball. Now that's the first time we saw a move that wasn't across the ball, that didn't involve a cross. So we've got a different dynamic now. I mean, now we scored a goal. There's a lot of reasons why you score goals, right? Right, so made a slight change. Okay, this is one version that you can use. It's simple to use. However, it is not very, it's still weak. It's still vulnerable, but it's a bit safer. Now you see these guys, the Saliba, the two defenders, if they go wide, they might try those kind of passes. Now we look at that. There's interplay. We're talking about interplay and passing. We get the interplay. We get the passing. We don't have an AP anymore, but we have a Shadow Striker. Shadow Striker is a much better role sometimes than if you want to play AP, you can, but he needs other players coming up as well. An AP needs decoys as well as options to pass the ball. In this particular case, the AP only has the one in front of him, the two strikers, so it doesn't really have that many options, right? It doesn't have a wide option. The wide option has to overlap, and sometimes there's not enough time. Okay, let's try something different. Okay, you want goal scoring? We can do goal scoring, but you have to get others involved into play. Okay, all right, we got this. This is one combination. That's of course a DLF on attack. Now we got these two. We can do something else. Now this might sound like very crazy, but it can work. This is a bit more. This is an attacking 3-4. Don't mind me. This is an attacking version of the tactic, right? Okay, this guy's gonna go inside now. Okay. This is a bit more different. Okay, this is like a 3-4-1-2, but this is a bit crazy. Ideally we should have someone here because these guys are just gonna go this way, and there's nobody in this pocket now. But I'll be changing a tactic too much. Okay, never mind. We'll do something different. Okay, you guys go to another role. Okay, this role is much better for most teams, and you can play this way as well. This is a different version, right? So I like this. Okay. Because we bring the ball from a deep. This is the time when this guy can be an attacking player. Because now he's got more room. Okay. So you can play an attacking playmaker, you can play him on support as well. You got defensive wingers. Now what would you do with these defensive wingers? We try to get further forward, cross on the byline to less often take more risks. These guys are gonna bomb down the flanks because we got this security blanket here now. Okay, so what we have now is the security. Okay, we can play it slightly differently. Okay, we got Volante comes up this side. This is a pressing forward. The poacher comes this way. All right, we'll tell this guy to do the underlap. No, it won't work. Underlap won't work. Because there's nobody making those runs except for him. Okay, all right. Yeah, one underlap because of this guy. Okay, now we got roaming playmaker. We can use a roaming playmaker or a DM, right? Whichever one you're comfortable with. If you have the player for roaming playmaker, I would recommend the roaming playmaker as the first choice. In case of shortage of wingers, I would suggest using defensive midfielders as wingbacks. If you don't have wingbacks, your first choice is always going to be a defensive mid. Because with defensive mids, you get so many options. You can play inverted wingbacks, you can play a lot of roles, man. But with wingers, you only got they make a mistake. They don't have the mentals. Half the time, they don't have the mentals on the defensive side of the game. So if you're looking for somebody to play in a pinch as if you need somebody to be playing as a wingback, then I would recommend always looking at defensive midfielders. Okay, now look, this tactic, what it really needs now is something like this: counter press, so you get the ball. Yeah, there's no point doing this, man. You want to have a possession heavy tactic? Yeah, let's go do this. Okay, you want to score lots of goals? You can do this. 3 at the back. Yeah, if you're playing against like an advanced forward, I would recommend not using the offside trap. In most cases, just use it. Yeah, you can use it, but here's a pressing forward, right? So he'll be on the shoulder of the last man. If he likes to break offside trap, I would avoid it. But this is one way. Okay, so now we got highlight. So this is actually one of the first versions of the tactic I made for FM22. I called this tactic, what did I call it? Firestorm. Was very strong. It still is quite strong because because of those two like defensive mids, right? You can actually play those roles now as wingers as well against some teams, and you can do distribution. You can do like distribution to these guys. You don't have to play our defense anymore. There we go. And you get this guy has to be a bit more Johnny on the spot. Okay, let's I'm not gonna do player defense. Okay, so yeah. All right, let's go. I don't see the need to play our defense sometimes. I get really fast transitions without the player defense. I mean, you can still get your goalkeeper to distribute the ball, right? So you still can do something like that, right? So you can do something like this. They still come into the box, draw the team out, but then the ball gets worked up the pitch a bit more. So we get wide centre backs now. You can use wide centre backs. You can use ball playing defenders. Wide centre backs are going to cross, right? Okay. There's a big difference in the mechanic between these two roles. There's a big, huge difference between a wide centre back and a ball playing defender. A big mechanic change because of the way they operate. Okay. Let's go stay wider. These guys tend to dribble and push everyone up the pitch. Okay, now I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this guy into a winger on attack. Just for the fun of it. Let's just have some fun with a winger, man. Defensive wingers are just they will drop into the WB positions when you have to defend. They're good roles. Just think of a winger that's tackling. That's it. You want a winger to hustle and help your defense out? A defensive winger is a very good option. But their focus is on the defensive side of the game. Right? They will go also. That's why I added that go down the byline and cross. So far, okay. So there are multiple variations of this that you can create. But if you want to score if you want to score a lot of goals, your combination on top needs a lot of work. Okay. All right. So this is notice is a bit deeper, right? Now the AP is high up the pitch. Okay. The problem with the AP now he's like, oh my god, I'm all by myself. You know, these wingers are taking a long time. But this is something you can do if you want to defend a lead that you've gotten, right? Okay. Your boys drop back into these positions. Of course. Now he's a winger. See this? That's why he's here. Look, and that's why he's doing this. So what I love about FM22 nowadays, the animation shows you what he's doing. See, this guy's looks like he's busting out. This guy's jogging, man. It's like, okay, I don't need to work because I need to get ready for the attacking transition. That's the difference between a winger and a defensive winger. So if you want to play a defensive winger, you can. It's more defensive. So you can also, there are so many ways to set this up. So now we can set this up as we can go back to your original, play a defensive winger here now. Okay. Now I'm going to do something very different. We're going to do Mazala on attack. Okay. Or Mazala on support. Okay. This guy's going to go into this zone. What I want this guy to do is I don't want him to be going like white center back duty, come here and drop crosses and goes nowhere and we get screwed. Okay. This role is not going to go to the byline. He's going to hold his position. Okay, he'll take more risk and he'll cross from deep, and then he'll do direct. Okay, so now this guy is going to do a cross diagonal. This guy is going to come into this pocket. Right? Now we don't want this guy to be like Johnny at the spot, lose the ball over here. Okay, become a shadow striker instead. Don't roam from position. We just leave him in this position. Tell him to take care of this position. So we tick tock. So the Mazala now comes here. Poacher might play the Mazala in. Okay, we got underlap. In fact, you can even, I mean, if you really are bold, right? You can do this. DLP on defend, Mazala going to say ball playing defender coming in here. This is a ball playing defender. He'll push through here when this is the Mazala is over here. Okay, DLP anchors this position, defensive winger here. Now this role can be a white midfielder or a winger. Okay, this guy becomes a white centre back. That's a pressing forward. Now we try and see whether we focus play through the middle. Okay, this guy will come here. This guy's going to hold this position. This guy's going to be in this position. So we'll try something different. So there's so many ways. You seriously, all you need is the right kind of players. All you need is the right kind of players. But the options are endless for you to create that kind of a three-prong attack. But the thing is, for three-prong attack, your mistake was originally your options up front. You played, I will never play, if I want like 100 goal tactic, right? With this kind of three striker combinations, I'm a bit of, I mean, I know the advanced forward can work, but I'm more inclined to use roles that work well together, right? Instead of like advanced forward, he's going to punch up by himself. He'll run to the channels. There's so many things that he does. Maybe pressing forward and support is also a good role. Okay, so what have we got now? Okay. So we've got out now. We want to see that when we do something like this, right? It's better to see it this way when you're making a tactic, right? Now what we want to see is our. Who do you want to see? We want to see the Masala. Where's the Masala? I think he's somewhere. We gotta find him, man. First, we didn't even bother to check whether he can play some whether he can play Masala. There, Masala is here. Okay. Yeah, Alvaro, this is the white centre back, right? Oh no, ball playing defender. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, white centre back. Yeah. Okay. Place it down to the. There we go. See the movement now. You got a lot of interplay, because the players are charging into the box. We got another goal. Both of them in the corner, man. Okay. So, Mez. There you go. Okay. See as long as we are protecting, there we go. Okay. It's not that bad. Right? It's still, well, we're white center, but this is what is their role again? Ball playing defender. Let's just go to key highlights. So your options, this is a bit more harder to pull off because you gotta pay a lot of attention to this guy. These two. Right. I mean, there are ways to do this, right? You can do ball playing defender, then all three of them push up. Then Mazala can push up safely. The DW is holding his position. His Mazala is going this way. We are playing shorter tempo wide. It can definitely work. Yeah. I mean, how many goals are we scoring from corners, man? Yeah, man. You got. I mean, I haven't touched your set pieces. Your set pieces seem to be correct. Yeah. We got somebody at the near post and he's just banging in the goals from the near post. Okay, now we look at this, right? Okay, see this? This is why this guy is a ball playing defender. Alright, he pushes up. Yeah. Imagine what would happen if we did this. Okay. Now it won't happen now, but it will happen later in the transition because I just spotted a lot of players on the line. Alright. There we go. This guy's gonna push up and you're gonna get your pressure back again. So he's supporting the play. Here, yeah, you can now with that combination, right? The reason why I'm playing a poacher and I'm pinning back the defense, but you can also now you can use an advanced forward as well. Because you got so many guys coming up from behind. Yeah. But it's a very attacking tactic. Okay, we conceded one goal. This is very out there, Mazala is going this way. Most people probably go, oh my god, it's so crazy. Yeah, but I would go like, okay, Mez this way, shadow striker, pressing forward, poacher pins the defenders down. Okay. Okay, we'll do a pressing forward here and a poacher here. This might make more sense. Because the Mazala comes in here, the pressing forward is gonna run the channel as well. Alright, so he goes this way. Yeah, and the poacher is keeping the defenders occupied and the shadow striker can attack the empty space. My bad. Yeah, that was my mistake. Okay. But this kind of attack, all the goals are set pieces. Not a single one of them came from open play. So I guess you can score 100 goals this season. 50 of them are probably going to come from set pieces. I mean, we've been on pressure, but don't play a system like a 3-4-1-2 with a mid block. Play with a high block. You want to make sure that your wide midfielders are putting pressure on their wing backs, not waiting for the pressure to come. So I would definitely not play it on a. I would definitely not play it on a mid block. Yeah, narrow systems are not very good on mid blocks. You want to have a high block. Okay. All right. Okay, we got a few of you here already. All right, I'm gonna put the link. Yeah, maybe it's 100 goal from a corner challenge, man. That's the link, guys. If you wanna put in the tactics, I'll take the first 5 because I got a lot of work to do tonight. So today is a very busy day for quite a few of us. Yeah. Okay. All right, now the next tactic. Okay, we got BYT, Discord, Manu. Okay, I see this tactic, Manu. I see this tactic. I really do. Have you been using this tactic? Are you planning to use this tactic during draft mode? Are you? Did you see? I was just talking about this tactic, you know. I was just talking. This tactic works, man. He's a show. He's showing off his tactic. No, cautious play, mark, overlap. Yeah, overlap. Overlap can work. Yeah, it can work. I mean, I know there are some people that like the overlap. It can work. Yeah. Maximum press. Okay. What did you? Okay. Can you go any higher? You can't, right? These are attacking players. So you want to put players that will attack the box from there. Trequartista is fine. You can use a Trequartista. Oh, hey, poacher. I'm like the poachers. I'm a poacher's. I advertise for the poacher nowadays, I guess. Right. We're advertising for the poacher. You can use a pressing forward as well. Okay. Alright, Gerson, Guendouzi, Rongier, Paye. You know, we want to put Paye here. Gerson here. Maybe Rongier here. Lirola, yeah. Decisions, no. Okay, let's look for a defensive midfielder. Papa Gue, what's your speed? 14, no, composure. I just saw his composure. Almost had a heart attack. Okay, he's not playing there. Kamara, yeah, Kamara can crossing. No, I just want passing and vision. Okay, there we got passing vision. Okay, Papa Gue. Yeah, you. Wait, hold on. We find someone else. Okay, we got DM Guendouzi. Guendouzi, where you? Okay, you play here. Okay, that's fine. Now this position will put a player that can attack. Cengiz Under is not fit. Louis Henrique, passing. We want somebody fast. Amin Harit. Okay, Amin Harit. MC. No, it's not that good. Louis Henrique, Nicolo Katic, Pola Ilirola. Somebody's gonna get into the box and score goals. We need that. Okay, we'll play Amin Harit. Okay, the Rongier, Gerson. Gerson's got long shots. Yeah, he's got long shots. Okay, you come in here now. Man, chopping and changing these players. Okay, Gerson, you play here. Harit. Okay, now we play Karayev here. Okay, Rongier can be a left back. Okay, or a DM. Jordan Larson. Jordan Larson on the left. Okay, all right. Go winger, quasi goal scorer, cuts inside from most. Okay, all right. Ideally, you. Okay, what do you have as a PI here? Okay, is there still a tactic? I got a. Okay, done. Alright. Okay, we can play Louis Henrique there. No, can't. Too slow. Or rather, not enough. Not enough in him, man. Hey, Bagaskara, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. a bit tired. Today's gonna be a long night for me. God, there's so many things to do. Oh man, why did I do that? I have to do it all over again. Okay, I mean Lirola, defender, wingback, right, left. Yeah, he's right-footed. This guy, right-footed as well. Kamara, we'll just play these guys here first. We'll have Jordan Larson. We'll see what the difference is going to be. I don't have to change this tactic. There's nothing to talk about with this tactic. Yeah, this is 100%. I'll see you in draft mode tactic. Yeah, all right. Thing is, against the AI, it might be interesting. Okay, so yeah, inverted wingbacks coming in, goal scoring positions. You want the inverted wingbacks to be the top scorers, then these guys don't support you. Then the inverted wingbacks just run past them. Yeah. But here I'd rather have the center mids pushing up in attack. Then the inverted wingbacks, behind there you're putting a lot of pressure. You're putting a lot of frontal pressure on defenses. Yeah. Nah, I got a lack of sleep because I've got a lot of work to do. Today, I'm busy today and tomorrow. I've got last minute checking to do. There we go. But we didn't set up his set pieces, right? So he's got a fullback up top. Look at that. This is the inverted wingback coming up. That's why we want him to go to the byline. See that? Inverted wingback. See this guy? We want him to go to the byline. He didn't go to the byline. Okay. Alright. I mean, you can. I mean, I would definitely try this as well. Okay. Yeah, you can do something like this. And you can definitely go to positive mentality. I mean, you can definitely play on low mentalities, but there's nothing wrong with playing it on higher mentalities. So you can play like this. I know you played something like this yesterday against me and you lost, right? Because I saw a tactic like this being used against me last night. So I kind of suspected what you were planning. So I played something to counter it. There are weaknesses to this, but it's gonna come down to the fact that it's how you push up. So you're kind of stuck in that zone where if you push up too much, right, you end up conceding goals. So things you have to be very concerned about is this. But that is one thing you got to be concerned about. Your inverted wingback is always going to push up looking for goals. The ball-playing defenders are going to stay back. So I'm not a big fan of that massive pressing instruction. Instead, you should start using things like putting pressure on the back line through the use of PIs and opposition instructions. See, CM comes back, ball-playing defender is very important. There, the inverted wingback. It's why those inverted wingbacks, if they are defensive midfielders, it's much better. It's much better. Instead of using wingbacks, you use defensive midfielders. In fact, if you want to use this in draft mode, I wouldn't even bother looking for wingbacks, man. I get like one, maybe two wingbacks, and that's it. Yeah. Other than that, it's all defensive midfielders. I get a whole bunch of, if you want to play this kind of tactic. But then you'll be stuck in that mode, man. Yeah, I've always used Neymar as a libero. I think he's the world's greatest libero. He's so underutilized as a libero that PSG should use him as a libero. Maybe a superstar tomorrow. Masa, how are you, man? Yeah, I love liberos, man, in the game of Football Manager. Ever since like the day they were introduced, right? I've been in love with them. Okay, so you see this? Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, this Trequartista, I don't like him. Go use a poacher, man. Why do people dislike the poacher so much? It's like every time I say poacher, they go like, huh? Really? I'm like, poacher, baby. You don't even know how the role works. That's your problem. Yeah, people who look down the poacher have no clue what he's capable of doing. For me, the best role in the game for strikers right now is actually the poacher. That's the number one role right now. Because I will get, not because he's going to be the top goal. We're not talking about top goal scorer here. Top goal scorer is not the poacher. Top goal scorer is definitely not the poacher. But he is the kind of role that will make a lot of players in your team score goals. So you're not relying on the poacher alone. So you can get away with an average goal scorer. So that if your striker has got a lean spell, then you can survive. Okay, let's assume, right, if I remove the poacher, what is the second role I use? Then I'll probably use the pressing forward. Move it. Okay, this. If you're gonna do that, right, don't use poacher. Don't use the Trequartista. Why don't you use this pressing forward attack? You can also use an F9. F9 is nice. Okay, F9 is gonna drop deep, dribble, hold on to the ball, right, and one over the top. Dribble, hold on to the ball, one over the top. You got two fellas coming in from behind you. So that's your CM on attack. That's our poacher. And the other thing about poacher, right, unlike the other roles, you know, advanced forward, they tend to go to the left or to the right, right? Sometimes they dribble and they say, damn it, would you just go and score the goal? Poachers don't. Poachers will go and score the goal if they have no other options to pass the ball. Do you save your vodka for your draft? Oh, my whiskey, you mean? Man, yeah, I have a lot of whiskey in the house, but last night I didn't drink, man. I was sober, which is a bit sad. Just as good. How was your football game? This tactic is actually very good, right? We don't have to make that many changes. You can actually play on higher mentalities. Okay, now let's try something really left field with this tactic. Okay. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, baby. That's what I want to do. We're going all the way to the top. We aren't stopping for anyone. Okay, now we're gonna do something different. Opposition instructions, right? This entire backline is gonna get love from us. Okay, the whole backline. Okay, what does this do? When you target somebody for a tackle, right, it literally means that no, the nearest player is just gonna go for him. Yeah, don't be afraid. And just because I had 3 red cards in yesterday's draft tournament doesn't mean that, it always happens. I don't know to create corner tactic, but I'm confident of scoring a lot of goals. I don't know, you don't know how to create a corner tactic, but I'm confident of scoring a lot of goals without corners. Corners are easy. 2 fellas near post, target near post, that's it. Then for token measure, just put players everywhere else, that's it. Can't go wrong. See this? Look at that sweet thing, man. Okay, we are pressing forward now. Okay, these are the roles you want to take. Now we push really high up the pitch, right? Yeah. Try to. I'm teaching you all this so that I'm showing you all this, right? So the next time this comes back to me in draft mode, I will know what you're doing because I told you to push higher. You want to get goals, yeah? You have to take risks, right? Because yesterday night you didn't do this. I was waiting for you to do this, but you didn't do it. So I said, okay, fine. You don't want to do it, I'll do it. Okay. So Mez, this is good. Mez goes this way, defense. There's a lot of movement here. So because he moves into the chance, he go left and right. Okay, let's change this last roll, okay? One last one for the bus. Lirola, where do you have to get injured? Okay, come here. Now we turn this guy into an F9. I know you don't like to be an F9, but hell, man, we just want to see things. Who's injured? Irola. I already said Jordan La. Okay, wait. We'll just put this guy in. Why are you? You got pass? You got dribbling? Oh yeah, you got dribbling. Okay, come here. We can F9. Okay. Oh man, easier to submit it now, but yeah, I don't know where I saw it. Okay, Paye. Alvaro, Gerson, Juan Perez, Gerson, Juan Perez. This is where that this guy being a defensive midfielder pays dividends, because when he enters that zone, right, those defensive midfielder attributes become important. This zone, all the defensive midfielder attributes become important. Something you guys know, right? Like if he plays in this spot, then those attributes or those kind of roles become important for the player. The game is weighted in terms of those kind of it's just that's how the game kind of works, man. A Volan scoring from there. Monaco finally got a goal, right? Because we pushed the defensive line quite high. Because we just wanted to show you something. I mean, this is interesting. Look where the F9 is. It's like, okay, who wants a shot? See, if you do the F9, that's when you come and do this. Pick this off. So your role is important. The Trequartista is not a bad role, but like, I don't know. Yeah, not for this tactic. Yeah, not for this tactic. Okay, let's look at some of the tactics, right? Bang, bang. Thank you very much. That was a Hanyo's tactic again. Okay, next tactic. Hanyo. No, this is different. BYT, Discord. We got Jahed and Utere, 4-3-3. Okay. A good old-fashioned 4-3-3. Mass CM attack, roaming playmaker. Okay, this guy is going here. This guy is attacking here. This guy is working with... Why is he going here? Okay, why is he going to the half space? Okay, this tactic requires you to have an overlap. Okay, there's a reason why. Okay, when you do an overlap, this guy is going to come inside a bit more. This guy is going to do a natural go around, and this Mazala will come into this position. When that happens, they will create a bit of an overload in this area. Okay. This guy will attack the space, but because you're using advanced forward, let's go and watch this, right? This is why I don't like the advanced forward. A lot of people default to the advanced forward. I am the one person who doesn't use the advanced forward for all these kind of tactics. Sorry, to ask again, I'm trying to remember what I changed to in final to go for goals when Tuneda. I can't mind rules sadly. So you save your words at all anyway, just to see the final. Do I say the words? That's why people hey, no, I don't say the words anyway, man. Ichimaza. That's the reason why. Because I don't want people to see what I do. No, that's not it. I don't do the VODs because I can do the VODs if you want. Yeah, I'll do a video for that. You and me in the final, if you want to see that. You went into a 4 roaming playmaker and a 5 on top. So you had a 4 at the back. Something like my Galileo system, right? 4, right? And then 1, right? But you played them as fullbacks. Oh no, you played them as wingbacks. Yeah, inverted wingbacks. And then you had a roaming playmaker in the center and 5 on top. Yeah. That's what you did. You went Galileo on me. So when I saw that, I went like, shit, now I got... I didn't even realize you did Galileo because I was talking to the chat all the way. When I saw Galileo, I went, oh, too late now. So, that was too late, but it's okay. That was a good move. Okay, that was good. That was what you did. Can Mess inverted wingback combination work in a 4-3-2-1? No, I mean, Mess and inverted... Okay, you have to understand inverted wingbacks in a narrow configuration where no wingers, they act as wingbacks, they run narrow. So you got a Mezzala going one way and you got inverted wingback attacking the center. I mean, you have to ask yourself, why are you doing that? Why are you telling the Mezzala to go away from goal while a player from in a much deeper position is attacking the area? That's the question you need to ask yourself, because it seems like a very complicated way to score a goal to me. CM was AP. Okay. No, you had CM. You got 4 and a CM, correct? You didn't have a DM, you had a CM. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That's something like that you had last night. It was a very nice tactic. What are your thoughts? Could be used instead this place of Mazala. A Carrillo doesn't go to the box. Okay, a Carrillo. Okay, whenever you use a Carrillo, just remember this. You don't want him to enter your box. That's it. Mezzala is a bit more creative. He focuses on, supporting play higher. The Carrillo will do the same thing, yes, but the Carrillo is a bit more of a defensive shuttler of the ball. He just gives the ball to somebody. He takes the ball from a person and he gives it to somebody more talented than him. That's it. That's basically the Carrillo's job. unless the attributes kick in and you see a Carrillo with very passing vision decisions fly, then he takes it from somebody, then he might try something on his own. Or you could get a Frank Lampard kind of player. He takes it from somebody and then he's got to get into opposition area because you got a long shot. He comes right to the edge of the area and takes a long shot. So it all depends on the players that you have. The roles, Mazzala, just remember this, he's a roaming player, unlike the Carrillo. Carrillo doesn't roam. This guy roams, right? And he's much more creative. He's more likely to put you into trouble when you lose the ball. That's it. Now he's got roam, and attack. He's got this entire flank is gone on. They've got a bit of juice, man. Let's just play this Kamara, Gerson, Guendouzi, Paye, okay, I mean, these players, they should be able to play this system. They should be able to play this system. They are lasting, man. Guys, we are lasting. No, we have been changing tactics every single game. What roles we use a double F9 system? First half, I probably don't even play a double F9 system. Yeah. I wouldn't have any roles for a double F9. I wouldn't even play a double F9. I wouldn't like it. Double F9 is that both players dropping, nobody's attacking the box. Then in that case, if you really intend on playing a double F9 system, then you better go and get two players who are gonna get into the box at some point or other, like attack duties, like wingers on attack, Ramdouters or wingers on attack. Yeah. Inside forwards, Ramdouters, wingers on attack. You need somebody to attack the box because F9s are just looking for options for other players. They're holding on. Penalty. See, this left side is your problem right now. Look, this guy's very attacking. This guy's very attacking. This guy's no, every one of them. This is why underlaps and overlaps are very important. Not a lot of people know how to use them or what they do, right? An underlap and an overlap is simply an instruction telling somebody, hey, hold the ball up because somebody is coming. So the widest play is always holding the ball up because someone is coming, right? That split second of holding the ball up is very, very significant in this game because it allows others to come into play. Right now, you got these two guys going, charge! Right, seriously, you should just get them to wear something like this, go down the flanks. That's basically what they should be doing. Yeah. So what do you need right now? This tactic is basically an overlap, right? And the tempo is too high. When your tempo's okay, a high tempo doesn't mean you're going to score a lot of goals. A high tempo means everybody is doing things in quickly, right? But whether there are enough players to get into those positions is another matter. So it's generally, I think for most people, I would say start here. If you're not sure, if you're baking a tactic for the first time, you want to see something, start there first and adjust, right? Have you got enough players coming up? You think you want to move the ball a bit more quickly? Then you increase your tempo. Are you playing a counter-attacking tactic? Are you hoping to hit teams on the break? Higher tempo. Now I got too many attack duties, so we added the overlaps. Now pay attention to this guy now. Okay, is that a guy? Yeah, pay attention to Paye, right? Okay, Paye over here. If he gets the ball, he's going to hold up. Now he doesn't get the ball, he's charging into the box, right? Cengiz Under, he's just going to go. Use it to Milik. Okay. We dropped the tempo somewhat, so it's okay. Right? Our tempo should be... Nope. Bang. Just drop the tempo. Get them to, wait for somebody. Okay. Okay. Okay, the tempo kicked in. Alright. Now we're going to overlap. I love inside forwards. Yeah. I think inside forwards are going to score you a lot of goals, right? Even when the patch comes out, trust me, okay? Inside forwards will be fixed and you're going to love them again. I still love inside forwards. I think they score a lot of goals even now. Like an obscene amount of goals sometimes. That's why I think SI took such a long time to tweak it, because they don't want to unbalance the engine, because a lot of the rules are working quite well. I mean, I don't think finishing is an issue in Football Manager. I mean, yeah, this coming from the guy who hit the post like 3 times last night. It's got to do with how you set up your tactics. Okay, look. Okay, so now he's gonna go. He's got waiting. Okay, all right. Yeah, somebody. Okay, good. Okay, let's get it in. See, your tempo is just nice now. Okay, it's not. You're not looking to go crazy. So your tempo is so important in this game. Sometimes when you are struggling to score a goal, look at your tempo. Maybe you can adjust it. Holy shish kebabs, we are losing players. Okay, put wrong gear here instead. Okay. I'm a big fan of PMs, man. Gotta tidy up study my duties today. Oh, okay. I have to look at the. I always record my streams. Okay, so I have a record of what happened. I might do a video, just the final then. Or my red card adventure. Man, I so many red cards. I should do a video on the red cards alone. Do a video on Etienne Capoue. The red card magnet. I think I had 3 red cards in yesterday's fantasy draft. 3, you know, in 3 different matches. It's amazing. Never had so many red cards in my life, and one player collected 2. How that's possible, I don't know. Okay, look, this deserves a bit of love. Okay, so you come in here. Let's look at him. Yeah, do this, man. Okay, get him to time out. It's just, you don't have to time out with everybody in a tactic. It's like a bit of an overkill. Advance forward, nah, let's just change him. Okay, you don't like, you think poacher is too simple, right? Okay, I know. Some of you will never change, right? You just definitely are the anti-poachers in this community. So pressing forward is a good option. You want somebody to focus on like getting into the box, putting pressure. You see, these guys are coming. You want him to attract the attention of the defense. But you want him to remember that they are partners in crime. Advanced words sometimes they tend to forget that. Boom! Oh man, Pai almost scored a goal. Okay, so what else can we do with this tactic? Okay, we got overlap on the left. See this? We slowed this guy down. What about here? Here we don't want to do an overlap. But what we can do is this CM was on attack, right? So because I'm not doing an overlap, I'm very tempted. Okay, we just leave it like this, okay? We'll just leave it like this. This guy is still, we can do this. Focus play through the middle. Okay, alright. So now the center squishes a bit more for us to attack the ball. When we have the ball, we use the center of the pitch a bit more. Except we're all getting a few poor performances here, but they'll pick up. Okay, come on. Yeah, alright. We want to win this game. Because we have a title to worry about. Okay, so let's go and attack this team, man. I won't do this. Okay, alright. Okay, let's get funky with this tactic. Okay. Okay, let's put some funk into it. Let's get this guy attacking a bit more. Alright. Wingback is a bit more better. The gap, you fill it with the wingback. The wingback tends to be a lot more aggressive. Right? He will dribble with the ball, he'll get up a bit more. Then a fullback. Fullback is a good save option. Sweeper keepers, I'm not a big fan of them. They tend to kick the ball too much for my liking. Okay. Alright. Do you need to work ball into box? You can if you want to patiently build goal scoring opportunities for yourself. Let's just go all the way, man. If you can see the goal, it's because we tried. It was not too bad, but that's not our change yet. Yeah, it's our change. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, there. Okay, look at all these, right? You see all this? They're all waiting for one instruction to come from you. You're just waiting for one instruction. When you see a lot of players in between other players like this, pass into space is asking to be used. He's bringing the ball forward. He's got no pass into space. He's like, okay, I don't know, man. Shit, no. The boss didn't tell me to go pass into space. Right, so he's asking for pass into space. When you see a lot of that, right, you know you can use pass into space. It's and especially if you just look at the formation, go wing back, or ball playing defenders, you can take the risk. We are playing very high up the pitch because we want a goal, right? These are small little things, man. Love to use complete forward inside forward. I'm not, yeah, okay. In complete forward, you have the players for him, it's quite a good role. If you have the players. If you don't, then it's a tough role. Because it requires a lot of good decision making, right? And the player has got to have decision making, strength, passing. He has to have everything. It's like a complete toolkit. Yeah, he's got to be able to hit the ball, hold the ball, score with the ball, move with the ball, cross with the ball, killer pass with the ball. It's like he's got to do everything, man. So complete forwards can be a bit of a challenge sometimes for some tactics. So that's why I always suggest simplicity. Go simple first before you want to add layers of complexity, like roles. Some roles like trequartistas, complete forwards, they are a bit more harder to handle. And if you see me using a trequartista and a draft board, it means I'm getting desperate. 90% chance I'm getting desperate. I don't know what else to do. I'm desperately looking for somebody to drop me. I did that last night. Okay, there we go. Look at that. That was first chance, right? The guy gets, he just sends the ball forward. That's it. Simple. This tactic is not bad. Okay. All right, let's look at we got a few more. Ooh, is this the public? Oh, there's a lot of tactics, man, for you guys. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be looking at one tactic, so I'll pick from these two. Kindred Spirit, Kratos, Diego Misa, Sean Laser, Dimitris. Yeah, okay, we got all these tactics here. Okay. All right. Okay, let's look at. We got one more tactic from Jahid, I think. Yeah. Okay, next tactic. Jahid, Arab 433. But it's not the thing to say. Jahid's tactic is usually quite good. Advanced forward, again. Yeah, but okay, I mean, they do work. There's nothing, I mean, advanced forwards are fantastic because they drop deep as well. I'm not saying they're a bad role. I just don't use them as well. I like to see the goal spread. Advanced forwards will score you a lot of goals. But then when he hits a bad vein of form, that's when you start struggling and thinking, what can I do to improve my tactic? That's when I say change the advanced forward to a poacher. Okay. So this is okay. Inverted winger DLP, they work together. I mean, they might. Mazala Gazin half space. A bit interesting. Okay, this guy holds his position. This guy is marking tight. This guy is marking tight. This guy is moving to chance left and right. This guy might come in. He will look. This is not high tempo tactic. Okay, standard, good. Mez coming in. Yeah, this interesting. Well, see this in transition. I don't think it's a bad tactic. It's just I might want to swap the roles around a bit. Like move the inverted winger to one side, the inside forward to the other side. That's it. See, this is why in this particular case, right, inverted winger on attack, right, he looks straight up. Advanced forward is inside the box. Does one over the top. This is like a tactic that says, hey, I want this guy to score the goals. It's marked tighter. And just for information, you might be wondering if I've got Wise on. There we go. Very simple, right? This kind of tactics. Because you got this guy looking into the box with this guy. Have I got opposition instructions? Just out of curiosity. No, we didn't set any. So therefore, it's only all your mark title instructions. Ah. Yeah, I know. There are a lot of people who think it's one of the best war rules. I don't disagree. I think so. It's if you're looking to score a lot of goals with one player, yeah, Advanced War is up there as one of the best. I'm just not a one striker kind of guy, right? If I wanted to make a one striker score a lot of goals tactic, it'll be the Advanced Forward. Then the second choice will be pressing forward. Poacher will not be there. Poacher is more like it's more like for good spirit and togetherness. This is our old tag version. Okay, all right, okay. So I can't do anything now. The game is already started. I can't bin the tactic, man. You just have to go commentary now and accept whatever result comes our way. We shall not look at this tactic. If a goal comes, a goal comes. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. Now we use pure luck to see what happens. This is it, man, guys. We shall try to see if we struggle with this tactic or not. Yes. Do I slip up and make a complete fool of myself? I have no idea. That is not too bad. Still working. To be fair, exact same. Oh, exact same. I stopped. Yeah. It's the exact same tactic. Okay. It's the exact same tactic. Go in here. I had too much of the sun today, man, guys. Tackle harder. Press harder and tackle harder. Okay, that's it. Tackle harder. And then tackle harder. There's somebody else on the stream. Who's you hate bananas? Really? Okay, alright. Okay, here we go. Same tactic, right? Okay, let's go. So far, I think it's key highlights. Your tactic is not, there's nothing wrong with your tactic. Like, I'm seeing the tactic is gonna work fine. Maybe this fullback. Okay, you got fullback and attack. Okay, fine. That's it. Okay, I would add the underlap or the overlap here. Yeah. Yeah. No. I wouldn't. Because this guy is very quite restrained. I wouldn't do anything. Yeah, I just leave the tactic as it is, man. It's fine. Yeah, it's a mid block over the top. This guy is gonna go score goals. This side is gonna create goals for this player. Yeah, fine. If anything else, you want to do an early one, you do tell him to take more risk and go direct, go from deep. And that's about it, man. That's the only thing I'll change in your tactic. If I wanted to, I'll just ask him to unleash passes from a deeper position. Just to do a cross diagonal, you know. That's about it. But I think this is fine. Yeah, do a center. Yeah, do an Y to force the opposition to lose the ball. Other than that, I don't see you having to make any changes to your tactic. Your tactic is fine, man. Seriously, it's a good tactic. Kindred Spirit, Kratos, Diego Misa, Sean Laser, Dimitris. I think we've seen his tactic. Or not? I'm not sure. Okay, so download. Okay, come in here, and then we extract the files. I have to delete all your tactics, man. Soon. A lot of tactics right now. Okay, BYT public, right? So it's here. Right, done. Let's go in. Load. $14, $16, $17 should be this one. 4, 2, 3, 1 fluid. Okay, we've got all these tactics in here. Yeah, it's a good tactic. Yeah, it's gonna create issues for teams, man. The diagonal attacks are gonna be a problem for other teams. But other than that, I wouldn't change a single thing in your tactic. Segunda while that's not used on attack when playing this much better than I remove some pressing use from more position. Okay, alright. Ah, okay. Okay, let's just play this first. There's something I'm not comfortable with. I'm not surprised you get a lot of key passes. You said, yeah, I know. I saw the tactic. I think I loaded the tactic up already there. Your tactic is in there. See Dimitris? 4, 2, 3, 1 fluid. I don't know if this is your tactic. It must be this one. Alright. Okay. This is like if there's anything to press, you choose all of them. You only left this one, and this is a very lonely team instruction. This is the only one I didn't pick. Yeah. Let's understand all these. Let me try to understand how all these are supposed to work. You're trying to create a tactic that draws back to defend deep. But when they work up the pitch, you want everybody working as a unit. Okay, you've got wingbacks here, sitting narrow. These guys are holding up the ball for these two to come between here, but won't be so good for this guy because he's holding his position. He's not going to help you. Okay, so this is the first problem I foresee. Then as they hold up the ball, you're looking for inside runs. There's only a shadow striker and a DLF who's going to be running left and right in the shadow striker. You're focusing play to the middle, so you want these two guys to come through. Yeah, you might have some issues. Plus, where you have the pitch, sweeper keeper, this is a very flat tactic that will concede a few goals. All I said was you didn't like you chose all the TIs. I mean, I feel sorry for hard tackling, man. It's like you went to a shop, right? Well, how would you feel if how would you feel if you're something, a toy in a shop, for example, right? Toy Story, you've seen Toy Story, right? Okay. So you're in Toy Story, you want the toys on the shelf. Everybody buys every toy in the shop but yours, but you are still on the shelf. Man, how would you feel? I feel sad. That's how I feel. So you picked every single team instruction. You felt left one team instruction out there alone. He's feeling sad. That's how he feels. Somebody has to speak out for that guy. You know what I mean? You have to speak out for the little people in the world. If somebody doesn't speak out for them. Poor things. All right, here we go. Let's see how this tactic plays out in the first couple of minutes. Okay, once again, we'll try this with a few tactics, but we probably won't be doing it with all the tactics. Okay? So we'll just watch. Okay, like seriously, no highlight. English window with the corner. Ooh la la. Near post. With a player standing short. Nice. Probably the best of the corner routines. Okay. Goes wide because there's nobody and he shoots from. So that no options inside the box. So they have to punt the ball. You got NCB and ball playing defender. One hoping to hit one over the top. No, that's not you. This is you. CD. I'm so confused right now. Okay. Alvaro. Mendoza, the Karayev, Chengishuna, nice, right? They go, and they hold up the ball. Okay, who am I giving? That's why that's the underlap. That's it. Goes wide and then holds out the ball. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Everyone's holding out the ball with somebody and it's jam-packed. Okay. Pinning. This guy going left and right. This guy pinned. Defenders all pinned up. And all the defenders are pinned up. Right smack dab in the center. No one is moving. So you're creating, your own players are creating the congestion inside the box. Just carry on watching this. Third, you got this underlap going this way, you got underlap going this way. You got this one, this guy going left and right, and then this guy trying to come inside, this guy trying to come inside. It's a lot of congestion. What we need is width. Alright, and tempo. Then it comes up. By the time you get into the box, right, the whole team is defending. Look at that. And then you got a congested box. Okay. Alright, let's make a few changes. First up, let's try and play at this level, okay? So drop this. Maybe I'll go a bit direct. Yeah, maybe a bit width. Come inside here. We're looking for width in tactic. DLP, we'll give roaming playmaker on support so he moves up the pitch. Okay, now inverted winger on attack. No, we ask him to be a winger on attack, hug the line. Okay, it did nothing to do. Mark tighter, give some, make the, it says you're marking tighter. Yeah, he's marking the whole team tighter, so we don't need that behind. Everybody's marking tighter. Happy family. Okay, let's leave it that way. Shadow striker, DLF on support. Hold up ball, take more risks, move into the channel. He's holding up the ball, creating traffic. Oh, we don't need that. Okay. So we just ask you to be pressing forward attack or advance forward. One of those two. You can even be an advance forward. Okay, go. Okay. Just get up there and mess with the team. Okay, second thing we can do. Alright, okay. We can actually drop this as smidgen, okay? Just drop it a bit more. Alright. We're creating a bit of space behind it. So there's space for the advance forward to run to. This tempo is still too high. Okay. I've removed the be more expressive. It's not being more expressive doesn't mean that your team is gonna be a bit more imaginative at creating goals. It just means I'm gonna try and waste more time. That's it. Because you're asking a good team. If your team is very good, right? Don't use be more expressive. If your team is, the rule of thumb is this, okay? If you got LLM team, you're an underdog, you're not the lens, you're the like one of the poorer teams, then be more expressive is the instruction for you because your boys they need all the help they can get. Okay. If you are one of the top teams in the land, actually be more disciplined is actually better for you because you don't want all your Messi's, you know, they're all very good players, they don't need a lot of time, right? Chances are they can process, they know how to do a lot of things more efficiently and better than an average player. They got better technique all around. It's like asking, oh, look at that, man. Nice, okay. Alright, let's get some more movement here. Okay, advance forward, right? This one. Okay. Other one you can do is a pressing forward and attack. Why have I gone for these roles? These are all pin roles. They'll pin the defenders. They move around. Shadow striker now's got room to attack. Okay, inside forward. Okay. Fine. I mean, we can use a winger going this way, inside forward this way. I mean, if you're gonna do underlaps like this, this guy can even be an inside forward attack. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got inside forward attack, pressing forward attack, shadow striker. Why now we got 4, right? Because you have to remember they're gonna hold up the ball, right? You have wing backs bringing the ball forward. So you're focusing play through the middle. Sometimes this guy can be like an AP on S as well. He can be the one dropping a bit deeper because you have this instruction here. A focus play through the middle. So this guy can be like an AP on S. When you have an AP on S, what will happen is this guy will drop. He will drop a bit deeper, and then he will look for opportunities around him. He'll pull players to him and create more space from a deeper position. Oh, they scored a goal. Damn it. Engash is simple. Engash just needs like if it's an attack duty, then he needs like, and Engash is like in a 4-3-2-1, right? Or 4-3-2-1, right? You can have or 4-3-1-2, right? CF, I mean, let's go 4-2-3-1, it's easier. Okay, 4-3-2-1. This guy is an Engash. He could have a Mazala going this way or an inverted wingback coming this way. As long as you have attack duties around him, then you give the Engash something to work with. Okay, I'll give you another example of an Engash. Like sometimes you can do something like this, right, for an Engash. Yeah, this is just a different setup. Okay. Wingback on attack, wingback on attack, wing on support, except for on support. Butcher on attack. DLF on attack. Center mid on roaming playmaker. Or DLP on support, it's fine. Okay. Better still, inverted wingback on attack. Inverted wingback on attack. Okay. Focus. Play through the middle. On the left, on the left. Alright, defense. Bang. Yeah, I want my wingbacks up the pitch. Inverted wingbacks up the pitch. Okay. This guy is. Who's this guy? This guy is here. I'll just play him as a poacher. So you get other roles coming off him. That's when you do like a Engash. Engash, that guy is an Engash. He's got roles coming. He's got two inverted wingbacks coming up behind him. He's got roles all around him. So makes sense that you can play him as an Engash. This guy can be an Engash because he's got roles. The inverted wingbacks coming this way. So it's just a hook, right? He'll just hook or hold on to the ball. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it should work. If it doesn't, then too bad, man. I got it wrong. It's easier to make it work in like a 4-3-2-1, 4-2-3-1. I'm just trying something very, very like crazy with this. You'll have to try and get it back, man. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go Engash with this. Okay. Inverted wingback, and then we got Mazala on attack. Okay, good. For some time. Hopefully we can turn this around. Okay. Alright, Engash, DLF around. Now we want Poacher. Poacher will pass the ball back to him. This guy's a winger on attack. This guy's an inside forward. Winger on support. Okay. Come on, winger on support. Okay. So I'm trying to turn the inverted wingbacks into goal scorers. Okay, there you go. He's got roles to play off. Okay, he's got roles to play off, bro. Now Engash is sitting in the center. He's like scanning the whole pitch, right? He's got so many options around him, right? That's when the Engash becomes a brilliant role. Because he's gonna be the link player for your attacks. He's gonna see players all over. Because Engash is a very hard role to fill, right? So this is the first one we had, right, just now. This version, he dropped deep and he created. So with this inverted wingbacks coming up, maybe there's DLP. So this is one version of the tactic. Now I'm going to create a second version. We've got Mazala, DLP, inverted wingback, inverted wingback. The change actually happened just before Saliba is injured. Oh man. Kamara can come in. So if you want to create an Engash based tactic, he has to have options, right? So you don't have to use inverted wingbacks. Of course, you can use wingbacks as well. I'm just giving you an extreme example. So now we're jamming up the center. Mess. I'm gonna think. DLP will come in. Inverted wing is going to push. Oh, no. We don't need Mazzala. We just want central midfield on 10. Okay, done. We don't Mazzala, sorry. I just want this guy charging to the middle. And gosh, we would just do a relay between these two using this guy. I mean, he's having a bad rating because we're messing about so much with that position. So there's so many ways to get Engash's to work. Like they work in they probably work best in like a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-1-2 or 4 Christmas tree also can use an Engash. Yeah. The Galileo system also uses a version of it uses the Engash as well. So he just links play. That was the Engash creating a goal for the inside the what do you call it? See, this Engash is here, right? Watch what he does. Right, he just links the play up. Bang. So if your Engash doesn't have passing options, that's it. Your Engash tactic is going to fall apart. This is a really an attack. So this is a cup match, no? Oh man, both teams going helter-skelter. Nobody wants to give up. This is what a cup competition is all about. Oh yeah, this is your maximum pressing. No wonder. Yeah, I don't need all this, man. Where we go, we don't need all this. Okay, come, let's push it all the way up to the top. I'm not a big fan of maximum pressing, and I'm not a big fan of everybody type one. Because then we see something that was very common in FM17, which is you see the player coming, he follows the guy all the way across the pitch here. There, Gush. Gush trying to release this guy, but he's fallen asleep at the wheel. All right, next tactic. Okay. All right. Let's see all the other tactics you guys have sent in. Public, where you? Okay. Today's one is here. So, all right, we'll take a look at this tactic next. 4-2-3-1 Kratos. Same principle, right? Okay, Trequartista, Poacher. Again, this is one of those roles, right? Ball winning. This is a high pressure setup, right? When you use a ball winning midfielder and DLP, you're trying to win the ball very high at the pitch. But this Trequartista is going to cut. He's going to keep messing with your setup because he's going to drop and he's going to go up. He's going to be all over. So you probably end up in situations where he is the one getting in the way. So in this particular case, I'll probably change him to a Shadow Strike. Or maybe even an Engash. This is another one that you can use an Engash. Just play an Engash here. Right? Ball winners. So he holds his position. Right? He works with the, then what we get is these three working together high up the pitch. Right? You want to, it's a bit more safer. Then you have an Engash in the middle, shooting less often. So I guess it's really strange you ask a Trequartista to shoot less often. Yeah, that's all I would do, man, to the tactic. A fullback on attack, this is a natural overlap. So if you're doing this as a natural overlap, he's going to go around. And this winger on support is got Poacher. Okay, when you use a Poacher, it's really for a reason. Here, I'll definitely ask you to use an advanced first. I wouldn't use a Poacher unless you have a... Okay, Poachers are nice roles. I love the Poacher. Okay, but Poachers are meant to be the, like, they are going to stay in the box, hold the defender occupied, keep the defender occupied, right? So that somebody else is going to score the goal, right? Now, if you don't know how that works, then it becomes a challenge. So I would go pressing forward is another good option here. So you play a pressing forward. Okay, here, this flank can do with either one, can either do with the overlap or underlap. I'll probably go with an overlap, right? This guy's going to go around. So now the DLP and the winger together with this guy overlapping on this flank because he's basically holding his position. So they go around, they will create an option on the right side for this player to score the goals. And because the pressing forward is now going to drift left and right, he'll pull players to him. So they engage and these three become like a creative pivot. So you can, I don't know. No. I have used a lot of ball-winning midfielders in FM22. A ball-winning midfielder still works in FM22, but a ball-winning midfielder is meant for high-pressure tactics, where you're playing very high up the pitch. So if you're going to use a ball-winning midfielder, you're trying to play in the opponent's third. You're not trying to play in your third. You're playing in the opponent's third. So what you want is players that bring the ball out of defense as well. So you want players like this. You want a ball-playing defender here. You want players to bring the ball forward. You got a wing back here who's going to bring the ball forward as well. You got a full back here who's going to look inside to play the passes. No, don't do this. Don't tell them to dribble less. Already they're not dribbling so much. You tell them to dribble even less. This guy's just going to give away the ball. You definitely want them to dribble because these are the ones that carry the ball. So don't play dribble less on them. They are going to carry the ball forward. If you want them to dribble less, it means that you don't play a ball-winning midfielder. Then you play a central midfielder on support. Okay. All right. Now you play a central midfielder on support and you play a DLP on defense. If you're the sort of person that doesn't like to give the ball away, then you play an anchoring setup. This is an anchoring pivot. Then this role can be like a shadow striker. Then you have a combination that's working high up the pitch. So these three are working high up the pitch. When you use a ball-winning midfielder, wow, who's the heck has got move into? No. Don't have move into channels for this guy. This guy move into channels, you lose the player altogether and you open up this entire flank. Right? Never use move in. Unless you know what you're doing, move into channels is not a role for most people to use. Not a PI you use in the center. Because a move into channels is going to open this entire pocket up and you're going to concede a lot of goals. So play a role that doesn't move into channels, or if you want to seriously use move into channels, go for something like a box-to-box midfielder. A box-to-box midfielder is a very good option, right? So he goes up and he goes down, keeps this space here quite secure. If you don't have one that can do that, then go for CM on support. This is also not a bad option. But you see, you have to understand when a ball-winning midfielder works and when it doesn't. That's all. Yeah. I like the ball-winning midfielder. Yeah. No, I'm saying that the ball-winning the thing is, Chopper, you gotta understand when ball-winning midfielders are worth using. Ball-winning midfielders and DLPs are gonna win the ball high up the pitch. Your high-pressure systems love the ball-winning midfielder because the ball-winning midfielder is gonna hustle in the opponent's half. You win the ball there, it's a very high-pressure system. Okay, you never get that with a CM on support. CM on support is more like a fancy-ass combination in midfield. This is like, you're not so sure, you're more worried about possession and stuff. Ball-winning midfielders, they recover the ball very well in the opponent's third. So they're very, very aggressive when they are paired well with the DLP on support. I've done it many times in this version, man. We've got so many 4-2-3-1s that actually use a ball-winning midfielder. But what you then need is a ball-playing defender at the back to help you carry the ball forward. Yeah. Then this mark-specific position, yeah, this is like a defensive instruction, right? You want him to track the defenders. So when they have the ball, they're sitting on the defenders. Okay, so this is again, they're sitting on the defenders. More direct take, more risk, shoot less over mark tag. So you want him to do a direct diagonal into this hole. So if I were you, if you want to use a ball-winning midfielder, by all means, I use a ball-winning midfielder quite a lot. But if you're using a ball-winning midfielder, then play a ball-winning midfielder, and then you're playing higher up the pitch, right? Probably somewhere here. Yeah. And if you want to use a ball-winning midfielder, you always use prevent shot goalkeeper distribution. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep applying pressure, especially when you got this mark tighter. It's like, if you're going to use mark tighter as an instruction, have prevent shot goalkeeper distribution on, right? Keep the pressure on the opposition. Okay. Then you can have a CM support DLP. You can use a ball-winning midfielder DLP. There are a lot of roles. They can be used here. It all depends on your setup here. But I would probably look at just tweaking it. The safest is this combination. Then you change it like this. Then attack. Then you have what? Then you have this whole area here. Okay. Looking to unlock this side of the pitch. Okay. Next tactic. 'Cause, 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 'cause 4-3-3 poacher. Pins. Okay, he pins, attacks. You need to create here. Now, put the Mazala here. Okay, put the Mazala here. Put a center midfielder on attack here. Now you got a creative fulcrum. Change your roles. This guy punches, this guy punches. This guy is coming in here to support play. He's roaming a bit more. Okay. Overlap left, overlap right. Okay. When you do an overlap, right? When people do an overlap, this guy goes around this guy. No? This guy holds up the ball. He's affected in terms of goal scoring. So you have to understand when you do an overlap, why are you doing an overlap? Who do you want to see score goals? Because he's pinning the defenders. He's holding the defenders' attention. So somebody has to score goals, right? This guy's a creator. So you probably are better off going with a winger here then. Right? A winger and a Mazala. If you want to play overlaps. If you want to do like, I'm a big fan of this. Okay, go with double inside forwards. Double inside, like last time I was using double inside forwards, right? And a CM on attack. And I used the box-to-box midfielder here. Right. And I use a combination. Sometimes I play overlaps, sometimes I play underlaps, depending on where I wanted to attack. Because this guy is going to become a major goal scorer for you. Right. This guy is holding it attention. He'll come into the box, usually unmarked. So he needs to be good on his left foot, and these two become a goal-scoring threat. So this guy pins the defenders in the channels. He is going to be a semi-creator. If you want width, then you go winger. Right. Complete wingback, and these roles are fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the roles. Yeah, this is high up the pitch. In this particular case, they're all marking tight, right? Okay, now when you play like this and you want to pin the defenders back, my advice is do this. Use tighter marking. Then you keep, because you're playing so high up the pitch, right? You want your players very close to the opposition players, so that if you lose the ball, then they are close. During a counter press, they're closer to winning the ball back because you're using counter press as well. Short kicks not entirely necessary. Yeah, because you're playing. You see, not playing your ball, playing defenders. You're taking a short kick. Central defenders look for DLP, and then if your DLP is in trouble, you're in trouble. So what I would recommend is at least one of the. If you're gonna play short kicks, play one ball playing defender. Otherwise, do this. Distribute to fullbacks. They place it out to fullbacks, right? So these fullbacks carry the ball. So you start your threat a bit earlier. Okay, that means when the goalkeeper has the ball, he plays the ball out, and then he goes boom. He goes into attack straight away. He switches straight away into attack. Right defense, yeah, it's possible. Everything else here is fine. Yeah. Okay, next tactic. Chelsea. Okay, 5-2-2-1. Hey, another one. Why is DLF, inverted wingers, CM attack. Inverted wing. Okay, this combination is a fail. Inverted wingback and inverted wingers, they're not very good. They don't work very, because he's gonna look to create chances. This guy is gonna look to create chances. You got so many players trying to do the same thing. Yeah, you got DLP and a ball-playing defender. It's like a major issue here on this flank. Okay, so my advice is this: this guy becomes central defender on defend. This guy becomes ball-playing defender on defend. Then the inverted wingback is gonna come here. Right? This guy is a winger on support or inside forward. Then you get better final third movement. Yeah. You get better final third movement. In fact, if I were you, right? Yeah, this will work. Inverted wingback comes inside here. Central midfielder is gonna push forward. Yeah, this will work. DLF on attack is holding up the ball. That's fine. He will hold up the ball and he will become the big goal scorer. Make sure this guy's got a very strong left foot and has long shots. That'll be fine. Yeah, this tactic. I mean, I don't see any PS. Cross more room from position. Okay, that can work. Okay. Take view. No. Tell it. No. Move into channels is fine, but please remove. Don't ask it to roam. You want him to attack the box. Why do you want him to roam? Maybe one day you go to the left, one day you go to the right. You don't do that. Just tell him to attack the box. That's the best. Should I stick to DLP or ball winning midfielder? I say DLP is fine. Yeah, you can even play a roaming playmaker. I would probably go roaming playmaker first. See, I'm the sort that likes to give all the love and attention to the inverted wingback. I'm that kind of person. So when I play inverted wingbacks, right, I'll give it all to the inverted wingback. Then I encourage the inverted wingback to do all the creation. So then I play with then you can play with DM on support. Right. Then he becomes the primo creator. That's when you have to watch how to turn your fullback into a playmaking fullback. Get him to learn things like killer balls, passing, and you can use the DM as well. Yeah. All right. But it's a good overall. I think your tactic is almost spot on. Yeah, it's the very minor changes needed. The air, holy cow. Okay, okay, once again, right, this is not bad. Okay, get this. No. I would tell him to go to the byline. Take more risks. You can ask him to play shorter passing if you want. This doesn't matter. But you want this guy to get up the pitch. And then when he loses the ball, he comes back and help you defend, right? Okay, this combination is a very aggressive combination. But here you don't use an AP. You're going to lose the ball a lot more. Shadow Striker is fine. You can use, I would probably take few risks now. If you're playing a play here, telling you to take few risks, just play CM and support. Okay, don't play something like that. Okay, and here you want this guy's pass it shorter. No, you can't afford that. Pass it shorter. Do you know that these roles are the ones that are playing the ball down the line for this guy? So I would definitely remove all this. Play a ball playing defender. Play a ball playing defender. If you are worried about losing the ball, then don't play this tactic. Because this role is supposed to play the ball down the line occasionally. So you get those quick transitions. Then what you do is you remove this, right? And then he just goes ding one down there. So this guy is going to run to the line. This guy is going to run to the line. This guy is going to attack the center. Because this guy is moving into channels. This guy is moving. I know this role so well. This guy is moving into channels there. This guy is moving into channels there. No need to tell. Please don't tell him to stay wider. Okay. Roam into channels. He's already going here and here. Don't ask me to make more movements that confuse his players. And this guy is going to attack the box. You don't need to roam. Just do that. So he's just going to attack the box. So what you then have is these guys occasionally going down the flanks. This guy's playing one down this way. And that's it. And if you want to, you can do a focus play through the middle. Yeah. That's it. Counter regroup, probably not. This is a more attacking tactic than anything else. I would remove it altogether. See, standard defensive line is fine, but this is a tactic that's a bit requires you to play higher up the pitch sometimes. Because you will struggle with this tactic a lot because these tactics are meant to be played. You get more bang for buck from these tactics by doing this. Playing very high. And preventing the keepers from playing the ball up. You get a lot of bang for buck. Because you have to remember, these guys are going to drop very close and they're going to help you defend a lot, right? So this guy's going to come out and help you defend. So I will counter press as well. Because if you play this as mid blocks, what will happen is you're going to struggle a lot of the time because teams are going to get behind you. So you're better off playing higher up the pitch for this tactic. Okay. Kindred Spirit 433 Tiki Taka. In the 423, that's right. Instead of saying, can we use a Carrello? Nah, probably not. I wouldn't use a Carrello in the tactic. Yeah. This guy is attacking. This guy is attacking. This guy is dropping. This guy is going everywhere, helping you defend. This guy is attacking this way. This is not helpful, man. This is gonna concede a lot of goals in the center. It's gonna concede a lot of goals in the center. I don't know what this tactic is for. If you're playing in against another human, it might do okay because you don't know what people are creating at the time. But if you play against the AI is gonna mercilessly whack you, man. Because this guy is roaming, this guy is roaming, this guy is attacking, this guy is attacking, this guy is closing down everywhere. These two poor guys. That's why you have to do an offset. Yeah, that's the reason why you're doing an offset. So if you want to play something like this, then You're better off asking this guy to be like a AP on support. Something like this. Or maybe you play the AP on support here. AP on support and you play the CM on attack here. This one change is going to make a big difference in your attack. Very different. That's it. Simple change, right? Okay. AP on support, CM on attack. Inside forward, attack. F9 dropping deep, looking to release the pass. This guy comes in here. You don't need this. You don't need this. You might need this. This is all the way wall pass. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Okay, that's what this instruction does. Wall passing. Goes in and bounces out like, tennis, right? You play tennis against the wall. That's what this instruction does. Okay. Overlap. Okay, this is a tactic that needs this instead of overlap. Because the guy's holding out the ball. All these guys are running inside. What you want to do an overlap for? You hold up the ball and this guy is doing all the hard work for this guy. So you do a byline. Then you do low crosses. Okay. If you do an overlap, if you want to do an overlap, you can do an overlap. Then you do low crosses. Slow pace down, roll it out. Yeah, remove slow pace down. I mean, asking the goalkeeper to slow down the pace so that your boys can come back and help you. I mean, slow pace down is like for time wasting. Use that in conjunction with time wasting. You can probably do this. Yeah. If you're going to be so attacking up top, you might as well get them to press high up the pitch, play high up the pitch. These guys are roaming. They're very, very wide. So, there's going to be space here that the AI is going to exploit. That's my only concern. I mean, I'll probably drop this to wingbacks instead. Yeah. If you play wingbacks, you'll probably be a lot safer. Yeah. Other than that, that's probably most of the changes I make. CM, dribble more, close more. This is what I thought. It's all very aggressive setups. Take more risks. Mark tighter. He's going to ping one over the top. Mark tighter. And he got shorter passing. So this guy is looking for through balls. This guy is not. So you got this guy looking for through balls. So you're gonna lose the ball a lot because he's shorter passing and then asking him to hoof the ball into this space. So it's only gonna work with when the AI is attacking you. So you drop it to about higher. That can be a challenge, man. Yeah, I don't think you should be playing with two center back. I mean, I would probably drop it to wing backs. I'll probably play like this, wing backs, man. This is too risky. Even a halfback is already risky enough. I mean, AP. I'll probably go like here. I'll probably go CM on support, AP on attack, for example, something like this. You need to have a bit more. You need to anchor this team a bit more. I mean, I get the whole idea of having the F9 drop, right? But your F9 is not going to drop in such a way that all these guys are going to become goal scorers. Yeah. Do you know that when I get my central midfielder on attack to score a lot of goals, this guy is actually a poacher. It's not F9. Yeah. You don't need this guy to be an F9 to get these guys to score. Because you need your players to be available so that you can pull teams out of position so that they can run into the box. Right. At the moment, he's hoofing the ball into space. You don't need that as well. Everybody's going to hoof the ball into space. He's naturally going to hoof the ball into space, right? He's going to do that. He's taking more risks. So you don't need everybody in the team doing that. So you see, he's doing that. This guy is not doing anything like that, right? So this guy is, okay. This guy is doing that. Then you had this guy doing it, right? Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3. 3 rows doing that already. So you don't need to add that last instruction. Okay, load. Next tactic. Shah official 5-2-2-1 defense. Hey. Man, you should wait for the Atletico Madrid tactic. Alright, AP advanced forward. And again, this is guy going off on his own, right? So you want to make them work together. So this guy is gonna look for these two. So this player should move into the channels. Okay. Or you should play him as a shadow striker. Okay. Because he'll then move into channel. So these two become a goal scoring target for him. Simple fix. He's just going to ping the balls to them. This guy anchor. So if you're looking at making a really safe tactic like this, so you get these guys becoming the main goal scorers, this guy supporting play, and maybe what you do with this guy is telling to be a wing back on attack. This guy is a wide center back on defense. Tell this guy to be a ball playing defender on cover. Okay, now you've got this guy. Tell him. In fact, I'll just tell him to be a ball playing defender on defense, staying wider. That's it. Okay, so now you got a role that doesn't try funny crosses, right? He just does balls this way. So he comes to this position and he helps you defend this area. So this player is gonna bomb this way and try and take it. So tell him to mark tighter. So if there's a threat, right, he goes out and marks that threat early, and then he closes down more because you're banking on this guy not to be in position. So he's bombing down the flank. So now you got this whole nice little group of players attacking this side. So what do you do with him? So what he does now, he does an early cross into this space. Yeah. This can work. I mean, you can play higher as well, pushing it up all the way. And it definitely can play higher. Maybe, I mean, you don't have to. Is this like saying I'm always defending against crosses? I would just play like this because you can't afford that, right? You got 3 defenders in here. These areas are going to be empty, right? So wingers can get in. So I would probably play like this. People keeper on defend. If you're going this route, just go goalkeeper on defend. You got ball playing defender. Maybe here can be a central defender on cover. But this gap needs to be bridged sometimes. So I personally usually play libero here. But you can set it up like this. This is one way of setting it up. So guys, that's it, man. Those are the tactics for today. And please, guys, plenty of things are happening in the next couple of days. I would recommend that you check out my Twitter in the next few days. Yeah, I'll be planning to do a few things, and then I want to invite. I'm hoping to catch up with you guys in the next few days, man. So I want to thank everybody for coming on today's show. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming on today's show. This was fantastic. Plenty of tactics came in, and I'm hoping to see more. I think some of you might have missed out on the tactics. The link is already in the chat. So what I will do is I'm going to clean this up. Oh man, we got one tactic just made it through the door, man. We have one tactic that just made it through the door. You know what I mean? I feel so bad. We did like one tactic there, one poor lonely tactic that just made it through the door. Because somebody actually went through and checked. See that? Somebody actually went through and actually uploaded the tactic. Just uploaded the tactic. 9:20. That like a few minutes ago. So what we'll do is we download this last tactic and take a look at it, and then okay, I want to delete all the other tactics. Hey, don't delete. Sucker man, don't delete him. Don't delete him. Don't delete him. Don't delete him. Please don't delete him. All right, man. Don't worry, I'm not deleting you. I'm not deleting your tactic. Let me see. Okay, load. Where's downloads? Oh my god. See, all you guys send me tactics, right? I can't. I should be doing it this way. When I go downloads, right, all the tactics I receive from you get affected. I see all of them. This is definitely not going to work. You're going to have to do it. Copy. Cut. Put in documents. Ding. Fix. Public. I will put you by your lonesome self here. All right. Okay, here we go. The last here. Load. There's the tactics, man. Again, too many damn tactics. Documents. Sometimes I get all kinds of tactics being sent to me. You know? Sometimes I see the tactic, I go and check. I'm like, I'm not doing this tactic. Then sometimes I get so many tactics. TF on attack. Hey, target man. Love it. Okay, holds up the ball for somebody. A lot of balls are gonna come to him. No? Okay, you got with winger, inside forward coming. Okay, good. He sometimes drops. This guy is roaming. This is interesting. I actually think this is a very interesting combination. Except for this. Play something simpler. Don't make it too complicated. I'll probably go CMD, CMS. Maybe this one can be a box to box. Okay. This is the combination you want. Why cross in far post? No. Don't tell him to cross. Take more risk. No, not tighter maybe. This role should be just like a simple wing back coming up. Okay. Floater crosses. So is it because you got a target man? Mixed crosses. Trust me, you'll not regret it. Floater crosses is just one client across all day long, right? Boom, over the top, boom, over the top, boom, over the top. Slow and flighted crosses that defenders can handle. So do a variety. Sometimes low crosses can work because he's a target man. Sometimes he drops deep. Attacking playmaker might have the ball. He plays it out to the flanks. Inverted winger goes down the byline and does a floater cross. Doesn't make sense, right? So because this inverted inside forward might like those kind of what's the attack the box. So you got wing back attack and that's fine. CD. Yeah. I wouldn't change too much, right? So just this combination you should change. That's it. And then you hit one over the top, slightly more direct, overlap, fine, yeah. I know, I get the idea behind this tactic. You want to draw them in and hit them over the top, right? Okay. Yeah, this is drawing them in, okay, and hitting them over the top. Yeah, fine. Yeah, okay, definitely can work. Yeah, this is how. Yep, done. Nothing else, man. Here, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Yeah, just keep it simple. Just change this combination, it'll be fine. If you want to do the diagonal, right? Come in here, take more, shing, bang, gang, boom. You just got your diagonal. This is the diagonal. It tells this player to do the diagonal. He'll do the diagonal. If he's got passing range in him, he'll do the diagonal. And then you want quick ones. Sometimes you want to do a quick attack, right? Then don't do player defense. Just remove this. Hit early cross. Into space. Hit early cross tells everybody, hey, don't waste time getting here, just do it from here. Bang bang. Yeah. Your tactic is fine. Don't change it. Just this combination is enough. Because you might have a lot of different players, right? So I don't know. You sent two, maybe time, eh? Okay. Alright. Got Spurs as well. You know, all you guys. Something is happening in the next couple of days. Eh? People are very busy. So if my content gets delayed, I'll just point to this tonight's show because I was too exhausted to prepare for something else. Okay, BYT public, BYT Discord. Nunes, you. Night Rider. Damn it. You evil people. 933, 857. Suddenly all so many tactics. Okay, we'll do these tactics. Now. We're just waiting on the files. Since we just have to wait on those files to load. We just have to wait on those files to load. We'll just wait, okay? We need to get all these things done. Oh, we'll just do it now. There's a lot of tactics. No, it's fine. It's fine. I did promise that we'll do it, so we shall do it. I am one of those that doesn't like to break my promises. Wait till my son gets a load of me. I plan to show him this and see his reaction. He'll probably wonder what his father looks like right now. Just downloading the files. Okay, tactics. Here we go. Oops, clear the slot. Load. Okay. Documents. Most interactive. Tactics. DVIT Discord 47. Colo. Winger, inverted winger, PF, advanced forward. Huh? I mean, okay. I know this can work, but you need two really good players for this to work, okay? Alright, looking at this tactic, right? You sent it this tactic. Okay, I know it can work because I've done it with the box-to-box midfielder and roaming playmaker, but it needs two very good players to pull this off. Because both these roles are roaming. It's not like it cannot be done. It can be done. Let's see if... let's just play this one game. Okay. I play this one game. Nightmare Fuel, exactly. Okay, we play Nice some more. Oh, this is gonna be fun, man. Well, playing Nice. I bet you some parents saw if I want to tell people that this is not a show for children, I should just like, you know, make sure that I have something. Hey, where's my wife, man? I think my wife is back. My wife is back. Okay, never mind. Shall I continue? The heavy DM one is a network game. Okay. Well, look at it quickly. Okay, let's see these two, right? Gerson and Rongier. Can they play in these positions? Work rate? Well, I would actually recommend getting jumping reach as well for this two. You want them to guarantee, you know, to win the second ball all the time. This guy's a liability. I don't really have the players for this. Nah. No, I don't have the players for this. This is dangerous. See, I have one player on the left who might be a problem. And that's where having two players with roam could be a problem. Because you need decision making off the ball, positioning. You need all the attributes to be in the right places. Yeah. But other than that, it can work. I'm not saying this tactic. I don't think this tactic needs to be changed. See? Your only problem is these two. No? Focus play down the left and overlap. Why? No need to. Remove the focus play. You don't want to pull your tactic anymore. Don't do that. This tactic, don't play with focus play. You can't afford focus play in this tactic. Because the focus play is going to pull your tactic apart. Open up space. This is one tactic that cannot use focus play. If anything, you focus play to the middle. That's the only place you focus play. Right? But you do not focus play left. Because if you focus play on the left, you're actually also opening up space on the right. So if there's any way you want to open up space, it's either flank. Because there you got two players, right? You got the two wingers, right? The wing back and the winger, right? So they can both come down. So I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so now I remove the focus play immediately, right? So I just go focus play to move. Then the two central midfielders come closer together. Then what you could do is sit narrow for your other roles. Yeah, look at that. There's nothing wrong with this tactic. That's just. And why do I have to play the tactics, right? I see the tactic, I know the tactic. No, it's fine, right? You have the players for it, it won't be a problem. Yeah. Focus play can work because through the middle, because it'll encourage the two central midfielders to support each other. And also the wider players will come a bit more inside. Okay, goes there. Guy goes in. You see that? They're all coming in to support him when he has the ball. The only focus you use is focus play to the middle. Don't use left. Left, you're dead. You're finito because you're playing roaming, two roaming roles in the middle. Yep. C'est la vie. That's it. We are definitely just going only commentary after this. The only tweak you need, right, is that. Bang, bang, bang. See, you got it. Yeah, I knew it. You got sit narrow as well. He scored a goal. Shish kebabs. Tackle other mark tighter. Okay. Dribble less. No. Remove that. Okay. For them to do mark tighter. Okay. Why you got mark tighter on this, guys? Okay, I see the center. Okay, let's. You're doing a mid block. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I believe that I'm gonna win, right? I've gone on commentary mode. Totally gone on commentary mode. I don't see a reason why you should change that game. Focus play to the middle. That's it. Look at the goals flying, you know. Romy playmaker, box to box, keeping it tight. Okay. Your width is nice. That's it. Yeah. Don't change anything. Anything else? Anything you wanna add to this is like pass into space. That's it. Okay, early cross. That's it. Bang. You sorted. Pressing forward is nice. This guy moves into the channel, supports the inverted winger. These two combine to get these two to score goals. It isn't. Just put any Tom, Dick, and Harry here and it'll be a goal scorer. And we are thumping knees, man. Without even too much of an effort. We could take Payet off as well. Put some Mickey Mouse here. Okay. Now I'm just looking at the numbers, right? Okay. Key passes. Let's look at this. Change this to OM stats. Okay. 5 key passes from this inverted winger just now. And then Valentin Rongier is this guy. This guy is also making key passes. Created 2 goal scoring opportunities himself. That's another goal from us, man. That's it. Yeah. Nothing. There's nothing to do, man. This is a brilliant tactic. I like this tactic. Very, very gutsy gun-ho tactic. Okay. This guy, winger, inside forward as well is possible for this role. Raumdauter as well, if you want to. Double whammy, score goals with this tactic. Okay. Alright, for the next tactic, we're just going to look at it because there are 2, right? Okay, we don't need to look at this goal. But we haven't changed anything. Look at this guy. This guy be running flat on empty, man. And this is the craziest save you'll ever see anybody play. What has he been doing? One tactic all the way. We've been changing tactics since we started the show. Okay, here we go. Colo. Okay, I'm going to look at this. Main attacking man trying to get us an overall on the left of the reason, right? Okay. Inside forward. If you're going to release the right, why is it? This is a release the left. Okay, wherever you focus play down, these guys are going to become the goal scorers. This guy is just the build up. So you got inside forward, DAP. I mean, I would just go to winger. This guy inside forward. This guy CM on attack. So you don't have too much, like, you create like a goal scoring group here instead of let's try and create another goal with this group. Just keep it like this. It should be fine. If you want to use the focus play, and then you can just add the underlap. He holds up the ball, then you get this guy coming out the pitch. Together, this entire group now looks for these two. This role can change. Can be a pressing forward on support or a pressing forward attack. Reason why he's on the shoulder of the last defender and he's also pulling them. Okay. All right, Midnight Rider. Jai, why is Mark CP TBM? Okay, Jai, I'll do yours. I think this is the same one, right? Your same tactic. I think we looked at this tactic just now. There's specific OIs. I mean, this tactic is already pretty solid, but I don't think I'll review it right now. I'll review it next. We'll look at it again next week. I'll look at this tactics now. Villa for Wembley Dot Blue. Short term pass possession based where they can find the killer pass when it feels like this tactic is large but not high quality chances. Okay, Mazala. Okay, that's why, because you're running away from goal. Okay, just turn this guy into a central if you're not attack. DRP, turn this guy into a winger. On this guy and then turn this guy into a goal scorer. Yeah. Yeah, inside forward and support. Yeah. This guy will score goals. You get a lot more movement in your tactic. This guy gives you the width, right? The DRP has a choice, so then what you do is you come in with low crosses and then higher line of engagement. You can play high up the pitch like this, prevent shot goalkeeper distribution, put pressure on defenders. This is putting pressure already on defenders. This guy's gonna target the box. This guy's gonna come around to the overlap, and this guy becomes another goal scoring option. So that's how you should be playing it. Yeah. All right, next tactic. This is Javi 433. Okay, this tactic, right? If I were to play this tactic, there's a slight difference with the tactic because I just saw something there. A halfback is not a halfback. Okay, if it's working very well and scoring you a lot of goals, what you do is if it's working very well to score you a lot of goals, then you need a defensive option. That's all. So how's your defensive option? Change the halfback to a DM. That's what you do. I mean, I can just come out here because it's going to take too long to get to the next period. Mess is going to go away from goal. F9 is coming this way. Right. So what you want is inverted wingback coming here. Inverted wingback comes in here. Box to box roams up. Winger is giving you. Yeah, I get this. This guy is going to come. You see, the F9 has got so many options, right? This inverted wingback is working. This is not bad. Mazala comes inside here with half space. These two are creating chances. This guy becomes a goal scoring target here. This guy becomes a D. That's it. Yeah. Then what you do is, right? Okay. The other option is you keep your halfback because halfback is a very aggressive role, right? So you just drop this, remove this. That's all. Just remove the offside trap because the ball over the top is what's going to pull you into trouble. I need to just do this. Then come out here. Remove the pass into space. Then you keep the ball. What you end up doing then is you end up keeping this guy parked in the box. This guy goes central midfielder attack. This guy comes EMB. So what now you have, with just a few role changes to your roles, right? Because F9 you can ask him to be a poacher, there's no issue because I'm assuming he's got strength. Okay, so he's just gonna keep on the defenders. What you've done is you've just taken your tactic and turned it into a defensive variant, right? This inverted wingback is gonna help you keep possession of the ball. When you don't have possession of the ball, you can do a diagonal from here. These two guys can hold on to the ball. Your players strike back when you lose the ball. Okay. Play a goalkeeper on defense. So this is more like a defensive variant. You drop your tempo slightly. Yeah. Counter press, counter is fine. I'm a huge I look for any opportunity to counter attack, right? Counter press is very possession based. So you can do this regroup counter. It's just a second option after you scored the goal, right? Or you want to see a game out. You want to see a game out, counter, regroup. Wait, what am I trying to do? Play for set pieces. Yeah. And then you expect people to come at you, right? Play our defense. That's it. That's like a plan B. That's like a totally, with a few tweaks, right? What have you done with this tactic? It's now made it into a kind of a much harder to score against tactic. Because now the threat is actually this guy running from deeper positions, right? So the pochos, the defenders, this guy's going to the line. So this player will work. As he's running up, he's got him to support, right? So these two can still launch or diagonal to this side to unleash this. So these four will work together when you want to attack. And these guys stay behind to help you defend. So you got like a split because your other tactic is actually a bit more attacking. Yeah, the other tactic is a bit more attacking. This one is a slight twist on the other tactic. Instead of you're not attacking with everybody now, you're just attacking with 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. But you don't use player or defense. Because if I'm in a network safe, if I'm playing against another person, I'm expecting him to close down my players. Like tight mark and try and close down my players. So I try and bypass the press. So this is like trying to bypass the press. But you can still do this, right? Distribute center backs, distribute fullbacks. But you're not playing our defense. You're not telling your players, hey, let's nicely go up the pitch. Because if it was me, I'll tackle hard. I'll tackle these three guys out. I'll just break their legs. And if I know you're playing our defense, I'll break their legs. I'll force you to play the ball over the top. So what do you do? So that's what I'll be doing to you if you had a 1-goal lead, right? Or 2-goal lead. Because I wouldn't want you to have easy time with the ball. Alright guys, I want to thank everybody for coming on the stream today. I know that you guys probably saw a bit of this funky dories that I was doing throughout the whole stream. It's meant to keep me entertained for the stream. You know, it's just one of those things. Occasionally I look like I've got makeup on. Or maybe I get angry with somebody and I want to do this. I don't know, man. Wait till my banana comes out and then, or I might even turn into a cat. This is just one of those days. I'm feeling like this because there's so much work to be done in the next couple of hours. I got so much work to do the next couple of hours. I got to go and prepare all that. And I want to thank everybody for popping into today's stream. You guys stay safe. Take care of each other. I want to thank everybody for your support. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.